I'm editing video, trying to fight off this storm, even though it was supposed to have been done. It's taken its doggone sweet time. Welcome, everybody, to another daily vlog, a vlog that happens pretty much daily. I'm getting ready to get out of town. I just uploaded, edited a very not good daily vlog. Not a very good one. But I've just been cooped up. I've been getting cabin fever. Even though it's only been 24 hours, I have cabin fever. And I don't know why I have cabin fever. This place is much larger than the inside of my truck. So I'm not cooped up in a small tight place like I am when I'm in my truck, but I am cooped up in a place that's larger than my truck, and I can't see anything. There's nothing. I can't see out my window, look around at the sights and the traffic and the cars and the people. I'm just sitting here on a couch. So yesterday I was waiting for my son to come pick me up at work to bring me here. I was all excited so I could do laundry, which I did. I'm getting ready to take a shower, change these clothes, put some better clothes on, because I've been wearing these. I wear this shirt now for about 2.5 days, but I don't wear it all the time. I usually walk around shirtless, and then when I'm in public or on camera, I put it on so it's never dirty. So in the last 2 days, I've probably only worn it maybe 2 or 3 hours. So sometimes in the videos you see me wearing the same clothes. That's just because I put the same clothes on before I let you see me, because I'm very modest. But my son should be here soon. My truck is repaired, ready to go. I have a delivery in Atlanta tomorrow. They actually had 2 loads for me. One would pick up here Sunday, which would make me stay in Florida one more day, which would have been okay. I would have been fine with it. And then I would have picked it up Sunday and took it up to Wisconsin. But they have an emergency load that has to be in Atlanta tomorrow. And I said, I got cabin fever. Send me. I'm ready to go. So my son should be here about 5 o'clock, and I'm going to surprise him and say, you need to take me up to Ocala, which is about 30 miles from here, in this rain, because I need to get going. I do. I need to go. I need to make some money. Halloween Horror Nights is coming soon. Finally, back in my truck, doing a little bit of tiny work to my camera. Actually needed to find a super duper small Phillips head screwdriver to do some screws for the rosette mounts on my Osmo. So I got back to the yard. Well, first, my son took me up to Ocala, got my truck. Something happened right after it got out of the shop. As I left the shop, pulled out of the driveway, got out onto the road, maybe 200 yards, there was a very loud explosion, an air explosion, something that sounds like a balloon popping. And then all of a sudden, my seat went down to the ground all the way as I was driving. Just exploded, boom, and I dropped, hit the ground. Luckily, I was on a street that is full of warehouses and repair centers, and nobody was out there. Plus, it's the middle of a hurricane, so nobody was out driving. And I just stopped in the middle of the road, opened up my door, tried to check out what exploded, and I can't see what's under there. The way they got these new seats, they have all these shieldings and protections around it, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm kind of hoping tomorrow is Saturday that one of our mechanics will be in. Most of the time, though, everybody takes the weekends off around here, but I definitely need my mechanic to fix that seat right there, because I do have a trailer sitting right out there that is preloaded with Budweiser beer that needs to go to Georgia tomorrow. And I need to get down the road, and I'm not going to drive with my seat like if I was driving along with Cheech Marin back in the Cheech and Chong days. It's just not going to happen. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead, put my tools away, and watch some Civil War. Captain America Civil War became available today. So I've already seen it in IMAX. It was awesome. I loved it. IMAX 3D. I'm sure it's going to be fine in 2D small screen format. I'm fine with it. I'm excited. That's another Marvel movie. 2 Marvel movies in 2 days. Well, actually the same day, because I purchased The Incredible Hulk after midnight last night, and then this morning I purchased Civil War when it became available. And which is kind of funny. My son pre-ordered it. Where's my drink? My son actually pre-ordered Civil War about a month and a half ago when they were putting up the pre-orders for digital downloads. He got his this morning. I got mine this morning. I didn't put down the deposit to, or I did not pre-order. I find there's no reason to pre-order digital copies, because when they're available, they're available. It's not like they're going to run out of stock. It's digital. It's a digital copy. No reason for me to pre-order. And I have it. I have Captain America. This is going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. I have no air in my seat, so I'm actually sitting down on the floor. It's like I'm a little rider, so I can sit here, barely see over the dash. Kind of like I'm Short Fry from Indiana Jones. So if I had a stick shift other than this little baby automatic thing that I could rest my hand on and pimp it driving down the road, it would be pretty awesome. But that's not going to happen. I'm stuck driving it like this, which I'm probably going to put something on my seat like a big pillow so I could be a big boy and drive down the road, at least until Tuesday, because the repair centers are closed until Tuesday. I got to take this into Kenworth. My airbag exploded. That's what was wrong. I just took it into our mechanic, who did show up today. They said they don't have an airbag for the seat in the shop, that I'm going to have to run it over to Kenworth, but everything's locked up and closed down solid until Tuesday. It's going to suck. But when I very first started driving truck, after I came back from Iraq, it was a love bug. Or down here in Florida, we got these things called love bugs. They fly around mating. They make a mess of everything. Actually, those were created, these little baby love bugs were created by genetic scientists to help fight the mosquito population back in the day from, I think, up in Gainesville at the University of Florida. That's where they were created, in a science lab. I wonder if they'll eat the Zika mosquitoes. There's one right there. There it is. They don't hurt us. They just make a nuisance.
The message has arrived.
Yay. And anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, back in the day when I first started driving truck, I used to drive rock truck, delivering asphalt and stuff out on the road when they're paving new roads. And the company I worked for actually didn't have the best equipment. And one of the trucks, one day, I didn't have to drive it all the time, but periodically we did have this old Mack truck that didn't have a seat at all. And the owner had a 5-gallon bucket, one of those big stucco 5-gallon buckets that you would put stucco or something in. And you flip it over, sit on it, drive on down the road. So at least this has a little bit of cushion, but just no air. It's kind of like sitting in those gaming chairs. You ever sit in those gaming chairs in front of your TV that sit right on the floor? That's kind of what this is like. I think I can handle it. Just pretend. I'll just pretend that I'm in a video game like Grand Theft Auto, and I just stole some lowrider on the streets of LA. I haven't figured out a pillow. Sit on a pillow. That'll work. Actually, it's not too bad. It's kind of comfortable. A little wibbly wobbly, but not too bad. It did not take too long until I caught up with the storm that just left us yesterday. Well, because my normal stop, which is up the road about 100 miles that I normally stop at, the Crystal Burger, has no more truck parking, and the city of Cordell is deciding in their infinite wisdom to write out tickets. Anybody wanting to stop there and grab some food and which means I'm probably not going to go there anymore. So sometimes I'll hit this little gas station here at the Georgia-Florida line and grab some Dairy Queen. Plus, I hear there's a new Blizzard out that I really wanted to try. But because of the hurricane that came through, they're out of power. And I think the truck stop across the street is out of power, but I'm going to go check. Because I could probably use a little bit of fuel and possibly just grab some snacks until I can find a normal restaurant. The hurricane really did a number up here in North Florida. Good news is, at least here at this gas station, they do have electricity. So maybe they will have something to snack on inside. Maybe at least a cup of coffee. But look at the gray sky. The tail end of this hurricane. Hermine? I thought it was Hermione. And then I looked at the spelling. It's not, it's Hermine. Which was weird because when I looked at the word Hermione, that has a silent O in it. It's spelled with an O at the end. Or like at the last 3 letters. 4 letters, 3 letters. Hermione. Has a silent O. How many other words in the English language have a silent O? I don't know. That's something I'm going to have to investigate. Well, it did not work. I was able to get fuel because the pumps are connected to a generator. But the restaurant that's inside the truck stop is closed down because they don't have electricity. Oh, shoot. I have to go get my fuel receipt. I'm such a dunce. Made it up here to Atlanta. Atlanta. Home of Dragon Con, which is going on this weekend, but I'm not able to attend. Well, I made it. I'm up here in Atlanta a little bit early. I guess I could have just stayed home for just a little while longer and then had my son take me to the truck, because I don't deliver until noon tomorrow. It sucks, but good thing is I'm up here right now, so I have Bad Wolf. I'm gonna go over here. Here there's a big field. Figure I'll go over here, fly Bad Wolf, go down here by the tree line, maybe look for some walkers. I am in Georgia after all. Atlanta, that's where it all started. The walkers started in Atlanta. So here she is, flying perfectly. Not like out in Utah where the wind was driving it all crazy. So I figure I'm gonna take off and have some fun. She's up there somewhere. Do you guys see those airplanes? Pretty awesome. There's jet airliners shooting into Atlanta Airport. I only went up about 500 feet. I didn't go that high, but I was up about 500 feet. You could see Atlanta off in the distance, and also there she is. She's still here. She comes. Better make sure she doesn't land on my head. She's coming. See on the camera where she at? There she is. Coming down slowly. I'm gonna let her land. Be coming pretty soon, and then I'm gonna go edit today's video footage. Thank you guys for watching today's daily vlog. Not really much happening. Hurricane just got over. First day back at work. Rushed up here to Atlanta for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Look at her. She is awesome. Land, girl. Land. See how well she sets herself down. And off she goes. Ta-da! I love this thing. I love this, and I love my drone, or my Osmo. Something else that's pretty awesome. Just got word today that DJI, the same people that make my drone right there, make my Osmo, came out with a new Osmo today, and it was fairly inexpensive. It was yeah, actually pretty cheap. There goes another plane. I should have stayed up just a little while longer, but I need to stay out of their flight path. I really don't want to endanger anybody flying up there, because that one there was actually about the same height I was flying. Something could have happened, so I'm kind of glad I brought it down when I did. Though I'm pretty far from an airport. I'm more than 5 miles away, so I don't know why they're coming in so low here, but they are. That's okay. Anyway, so DJI made a new Osmo today, and it's still a gimbal with a robotic. It's a robotic gimbal still, just like my other Osmo, but the thing is, it doesn't come with a camera. It doesn't come with a 4K camera. It actually has a mount for your cell phone, so you could put your cell phone in the gimbal and control it robotically. And I thought that was pretty awesome, especially for Halloween Horror Nights coming up. I don't have to carry this big rig in with a big microphone and all this other stuff. I could actually just put my phone in a gimbal, walk around Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights with a robotic gimbal like that, and break out my big, good, expensive Osmo, maybe around the resorts, or if I have to get good audio and things like that, because I have that shotgun mic and everything. So I was trying to justify the purchase by using that specific night, Halloween Horror Nights, as my excuse. It looks amazing. Checked out some YouTube videos on it, but though most of them were in Dutch, you know, I could still kind of get the gist of everything. But we'll see. We'll see what it's like. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and liking these videos. And until tomorrow, don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. It is Sunday, the day before somehow Memorial Day, I think. There's another one. All right, everybody. Peace out.